Three, two, one. Welcome back, gentlemen. How are you, Angus?
I'm good, mate. Thanks for having me.
And from deep in the Kosciuszko National Park in an undisclosed location, we have John on Overwatch. Evening, sir.
Good evening, gentlemen. How are we?
Good, mate. Good. So we're getting together tonight to look at some archives, some Australian archives, some UFO archives from the 60s and 70s, some actual reports that have been found or declassified through the Freedom of Information Act. Because I think that one of the things that we talk about, or a lot of people talk about, is that Australia doesn't have it, Australia doesn't have it. I just think they got it on lockdown. Right? I think they locked it down very tightly sometime in the 90s. And, we've got 252 pages of archives. I'm not saying we're going to get through them all tonight. However, we're just going to go through them and read some of these reports and see where we go.
And how did you come across these reports, mate?
Well, these reports are from a coder. And Luke, g'day, mate. Thank you very much for all the research and information you send my way. Yeah, Luke's deep in the rabbit hole and he likes to share. And he's happy just for us to say thanks very much, Luke.
Thank you very much, Luke.
And do you know what was weird? And I spoke to Luke about this. It was really strange because we were talking about that we wanted three things to read.
Gotcha.
Right?
Yeah.
And we had the Everything You Know Is Wrong, which is the Lloyd Pye book.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have the either Homo Reloaded or the Casaro book. We haven't quite settled on that yet.
Mm-hmm.
And then we said, well, we want something different. Let's do something UFO related.
Yeah.
Literally the next day, Luke sends this to me.
Ask and you shall receive.
Right? Is that not proof that we're in the Matrix? You know what I mean?
Synchronicity.
It is what it is, man. So thank you very much, Luke. So what we'll do is we'll share some screen, mate. John, and John's just here to give us a hand and contribute, and yeah, we're just trialing this out, aren't we, boys? And it's going to be a bit of fun. So
see how we go.
Indeed.
So what do we? When you say these files, what's? Have you had a look over them? Do you know what's in there? Like what are they reports? Just filed reports of?
Yeah. So I just shared the screen now, so everyone should be, for those on video could see it, but we'll read it. So it's the Australian Archives. Do not open. This acid-free mask contains folios with a date range 1968. The contents of the mask are exempt from public access under paragraphs, doesn't have anything, of the Archives Act 1983. You have a statutory right to seek a review of the exemption, not in the open period as defined by the Archives Act 1983. So,
okay, a lot of official jargon.
Date mask applied. Here's something interesting: 16th to the 2nd, 98. So, yeah,
1998.
1998 was when this mask was put on.
Okay.
Access restricted. So look, these are interesting. We missed a bit of document here. What's this? Department of Defense reports on flying saucers and aerial objects.
Oh, well, there you go.
And it
can't be too much more straight cut than that.
Yeah.
Boom.
And it was checked out in 1984.
Okay. So we've got evidence that it's been through sets of hands.
Yes, many sets of hands.
Multiple different dates and everything.
And these are just reports. And it's a simple
report of aerial object observed. So literally this is kind of what the person on the phone is writing down.
Yeah, or if they've gone to interview them, they'd have a set of questions they'd ask them.
Yes, yeah.
This is, and this was going on back then. This is, part of the...
Do you think that these were like results of interviews, or is this just, if you ring in or write into
look, it could be someone on a phone with a pad, for sure.
Yeah.
It could be. Either but we don't really know. But obviously...
No.
The details have been given in some way, right? So let's have a read of the first one, see what we get.
Let's bang right in, mate. Let's go.
So name of the observer is Rex George Hurst.
G'day, Rex.
G'day, Rex from
23.
23 in 1967. So, Rex, you'll be getting on now. 14 address was Roslyn Street in Brighton. So that could be Brighton. There's a
Brighton, Victoria.
It could be, I think, Victoria, maybe.
I'm pretty sure Brighton's a pretty used
thing.
Yeah,
I was going to say, I'd say you might find a Brighton in southeast Queensland and Sydney, I'm sure. But anyway, biochemist. So, and I think occupational observer, so let's take that into consideration. A biochemist.
1 second. Overwatch. Can you jump on that Bluff Road, Bay Road, Sandringham in Bluff Road? Like, pull up an address for that.
Yeah,
And try and give us a
see if you can see
where are we? Like, it might pop up if we read on a little bit further, but I'm just thinking that's the first thing I can see that might.
Yeah, where it give us an idea of a
And at
sighting.
approximately 10:30 at night in 1967.
In November.
And this guy was a uni student. He's biochemist. How many drugs were? How many drugs were involved? Was there LSD
do you know what,
involved?
and, there's the tale of two people, right? Because I was about to say, as a biochemist, you can probably trust his judgment, but you're like, no, he's a biochemist. How much LSD is he taking in 1967?
How much LSD did he make?
Look, the answer's anyway. I don't know. The answer's probably not
D,
zero.
all of the above.
Yeah, exactly.
So
where are we? No cloud, warm night. A clear, no cloud, warm night. Aids to observations. Oh, right. So say
like
telescopes. Yeah.
Yep.
So Johnny's in Overwatch. What do you got, mate?
So I can confirm that it is Brighton and Victoria. And then you've got Bluff Road and Bay Road. So it's basically just an area south of Brighton, near the coast.
It's near the coast, is it?
Yeah, so it's South Melbourne.
South Melbourne,
it's sort of it's down, it's south of St Kilda.
Oh, yeah.
Down on I guess it's coastal. It's probably, yeah.
Yeah, so it's probably over the water. So that's
Correct,
something to because there's another data point, isn't it? Over the waters is something that. So didn't you say obviously? So I would say none means. Thank you for that, mate. By the way, none means he didn't have a telescope. He wasn't using binoculars, so he had no aids of observation.
No. Yeah. No. Yeah.
Where was object first observed? Overhead, coming from behind a hill, over the horizon, etc. 70 to 80 degrees above the north-south line of Bluff Road. 75 to 80 degrees above the north-south line of Bluff Road, right. What at first attracted observers' attention, light and movement. Did object appear as a light or as a definite object? As light. Okay. And that is also, a big ball of light in the sky is also one of those markers, isn't it? It's not like we haven't heard that before.
No.
What colour was the shape? Blue, white? Was it apparent shape indiscernible, just the light? No structure detail, no propulsion, no sound. Height or angle of elevation, 80 to 40 degrees. So it's up here somewhere.
Yeah. 45.
Yeah, 45. So it's up here somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Turned through 40 degrees in about 2 to 3 seconds. He saw one go.
90.
Wow.
It wasn't 90.
40. We haven't seen one turn 40.
No. So true.
I wouldn't mind. Yeah, 40.
Although we did have a suspected UFO sighting the other night.
We did.
Well, it was a UFO.
It was a UFO to us. We had no idea what it was.
But it was an aircraft.
Actually.
But it was in a weird shape.
Overwatch position. Can you check for us whether Ospreys have a turbojet prop or not?
Yeah, yes, so true. Because we thought it was maybe a Osprey because there's
Marines here
aircraft carrier at Brizzy right now.
Yeah.
And they have Ospreys on the deck, but are they like turboprop? Because when it went past, all we could hear was like jet exhaust
like a light jet engine, sound. And it had weird lights, and it was like crabbing like this. And it was, what was that? It was like 12:30 the other night because we were up shenanigating.
Yeah.
So I can confirm that the V-22 Osprey utilizes turboprop engines.
Oh, there you go.
It has 2 Rolls-Royce Liberty AE 1107C engines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, the other this is funny. The other thing we were wondering was because they're used for incursion by
how quiet are they?
How quiet are the props? Is there any way you can tell? Because we didn't really hear a lot of prop noise.
No prop noise at all. It sort of glided past us, and was only after it went past.
When it went past, we heard
a light jet noise, and it was moving pretty slow as well.
Yeah,
it was not moving. It looked like
it had an element of
VTOL.
Hovered, VTOL to it, sort of thing, because it was purely because it was going so slow,
and because it was crabbing.
Yeah.
No, they're saying they're quite loud, particularly while operating in helicopter mode.
Okay. That kind of shit's on.
Yeah, so that.
What the hell? Then what did we see?
What did we see then?
TR3B.
What was that?
Well, the whole thing. Do you know what the hilarious thing was? We walked out and we're like, tonight we're going to see UFO, and we look up and there's like 3 red lights.
Yeah, 3.
and then 2 lights, and we're like, oh yeah, there it is there. And then it keeps coming, and it moves sideways like a drone in the air. We watched it; it went like this.
As it was coming towards
As it was
us,
coming towards us, it went like that.
which planes don't normally drift
Yeah.
that severely as they're flying. Kind
And
of
but
thing.
it was on but it was on a horizontal axis as
Yeah.
well. Like it didn't change its vertical. You know what I mean? It just went like that, and then it came past us, and it looked like, what did you say? A Halo jump ship or something
Yeah,
like that.
no, yeah, sort of like a jump ship
Or
or
Avengers,
the other thing.
the Avengers thing that picks up and goes like that. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it looked short and fat, and we couldn't see like
No real discernible shape.
lights on wings or anything like that.
No,
You
it was
get
all
me?
red lights.
It looked
and
very stubby
yeah.
and just yeah.
So what did we see the other night? If they're loud, because that was not loud at all. We did not hear it until it went past us.
Okay.
Was
I
there any noise?
Yeah,
it was-
light jet noise.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So as it approached, we could hear a hum, like a distant jet noise. But then as it went past,
It was not loud.
no, as it went past, the jet noise was louder. Yeah, as though like from the front, it was the same noise, just very little sort of thing. Wasn't producing a lot.
And it wasn't moving very fast either. It was,
No.
Yeah.
The only thing I can think like outside of what we're thinking is like a C-117, those Globemasters, because they're quite fat sort of thing. And
It might have been far away.
and maybe further away than what we could perceive, and like on like a deceleration run into Amberley kind of thing. Like so, it's like the jets are like rolled right back,
Oh,
and
Maybe.
and it's like kind of flaps down, gliding
But
in
I've
a
never
bit.
seen the red lights.
That's
wait till
the
you see-
thing
Oh
that's
God.
oh okay. That's the thing that throws me is the light pattern that was on it. Okay, show me what you
Hang
got.
on. Well, I'm going to stop share, John, and you can
All
share,
right.
mate.
Hang on. Let me just.
We'll
share
get back
screen.
to the
Yeah.
we'll get back
Yeah.
to the reports in a minute.
We got shit we
Sorry.
need to solve.
This is going to blow your mind a little bit because it's blowing my mind a little bit. So,
That's great.
all right. Have you? I've just sent you a request to share my screen.
Yeah, I said yes.
You said yes. Okay.
Yeah. If you
where
be a
is it?
good boy.
Who's a good boy?
He's a good boy.
All right,
But
here
we
you
were
go.
getting a bit dominating then. I was like, what the? If you're a good boy.
Okay. Yes, it's possible that stealth aircraft, specifically the B-2 Spirit bombers, could be operating over Ipswich in July 25.
That's what it was.
There we go.
That's what it was. That's why we couldn't. Because honestly, man, we could not see any, like, it was a bright night. Like the
Yeah.
moon was like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
waning off the back of a full moon. So it was like, there was a lot of moon. I couldn't see a silhouette. That's why we were like trying to judge by the positions of these lights. Like, what is that?
That's what it was.
Yeah.
The B2.
There you
It
go.
was B2 because it had the weirdest noise.
It had
and
the weirdest
and
noise.
we couldn't hear it till it went past.
No, and you could not define the shape in the sky.
Yeah. And the noise was not, which last time the B2s were here, remember I said the noise was not that of, it didn't sound like a standard jet.
No,
Like
it
any
was
other
not.
jet. It made this real scratchy noise, but that was under acceleration, whereas this is like gliding in.
Yeah, wow. I don't know whether that's cool or scary. We'll say cool for
I'm
now.
going to say both.
Yeah, it's cool and scary.
Which last time I saw the stealth bomber, it disappeared like, in front of my eyes.
Yeah. You watch it fly away and it just
It
blinks out.
turned. It
just
turned
blinks
on, and obviously it's my perspective, but yeah, it was like a knife when you turn a knife to the sharp edge.
Yeah.
It kind of just my vision couldn't compute it anymore. My brain couldn't compute it, and it just disappeared.
Well, would they say it's like a pixel in the sky?
Yeah, from the right angle, I think it electronically creates like mirage effect over its wings because it literally fucking disappeared.
Did it sound like this?
Oh, we can't
It's
hear.
not sharing a sound.
When you go share screen, you've got to hit share sound.
Oh, hang on a sec. Sorry. Hang on.
Zero
Share.
mistakes here at Unlock the Code. Zero mistakes.
Oh, share
In
sound.
real
Oh, there we
time.
go.
In
There
real
we
time,
go.
guys. You know,
All right, try
everything,
again.
nothing's cut out. It's all juicy.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. That's
Dude,
it. Yeah.
especially when after it went past, it was very like that. But like leading up, I would say it was
Even quieter.
quieter.
Yeah.
Like
That's
in
crazy.
real life. Yeah.
So, yeah, well, there you go. That's what we saw.
Sweet.
Still
Wouldn't
looked
put
like a bloody UFO though. It's a crazy thing.
Yeah. Yeah. And obviously, yeah, with the like there was no red and blues. We knew it was like red and greens.
Yeah,
We knew it
it
was
was
a military
military aircraft.
aircraft.
Mm.
But it had this weird like three reds, two white sort of array on it. And I was like, that's like we live near an Air Force base, man. Like we've seen a
Yeah.
lot of the different
Yeah,
light
we
patterns.
know. Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, well,
Anyway,
there you go.
yeah.
B2s are in town.
B2s are in town. That's cool, scary.
Nothing to worry about.
Yeah, I'm sure it's fine.
That's just twice in like 2 years or
Yes, I'm
something.
sure it's totally fine. Well, no, actually, did I tell you I saw a pair of F-18s fully spiked and fueled. They're doing long-range armed patrols.
Yep. They're
saw
doing
it.
that again.
I saw a pair of them the other day.
Yep.
And like, yeah, they had the full belly tank and they were spiked.
Yeah.
So they're doing long-range patrols.
Yep.
I'm sure it's fine.
Or like training to do long range patrols. They could be like dummies or something.
They
But
could be-
still,
It looked like fully spiked.
we don't normally see them in full laden outfit.
Yeah,
So
that's right.
it's like it
looked like it was spiked. So we'll just
practice for something. Anyway,
I'm sure it's fine.
absolutely.
Okay, so we got to move turn through 40. So
Okay,
look, 40 is not 90. I'll give it that.
but it's a
Well, 40. I mean,
large enough
40 is
deviation
like
to
that.
be like it's not your eyes wobbling.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
and 2 to 3 seconds. So it went like that.
Yeah.
So it moved through 40 degrees about 2 to 3 seconds. Was the object stationary? No. What was the direction of flight with reference to landmarks, points of the compass? North, northeast to south, southwest, approximately.
That way.
Yeah,
Yeah. From your right
Mm.
to your left as it passes you.
Mm.
If you're looking north.
Pretty specific. Like, I'm not saying there wasn't any LSD for old mate, but he's filled his report out or he's given the good information.
He's given good details.
Did the object remain on a straight path, deviate, or maneuver at all? Straight path. Was there any trail of exhaust, vapor, or light seen? Sparks with an exclamation mark. Sparks is interesting. Where did the object disappear, e.g., mid-air, behind a hill, over the horizon? Mid-air, 40 degrees from the horizon.
Interesting.
That's interesting. Mid-air, 40.
So ball of light, sparks flying out of it.
And man, boom.
Doesn't go behind something, just blinks out.
Just blinks out.
Interesting.
Okay. Existence of any physical evidence such as fragments, photographs, or other supporting evidence, a dash, so obviously not applicable. Have you observed any unusual phenomena previously? No. Okay. State any experience which enables observer to be reasonably certain about the answers given to paras 18 and 19. Oh, look at this. Amateur astronomer, good knowledge of trigonometry, physics, etc. Very observant person, modest 2 with a double red tick and 2 exclamation marks.
That's, dude, you know what that is right there? That's the verification tick.
That's the verification
from 1968.
tick. Exactly. Someone's gone through and given that the double tick mark.
Yeah.
I reckon they might have.
Credible witness.
Yeah,
that's what that is.
Yeah, credible witness. And if Rex is a biochemist, did he work for the military? Maybe the double ticks like give this dude a call. You know what I'm saying? Like he's looking at.
Yeah. Bring him in.
Yeah. Look at the writing change.
Yeah, someone else filling that out. That looks like my mum's writing.
Yeah, it's gone from very different. Hang on a minute.
Estimated
height between 10,000 feet and 20,000 feet, but only a guess. Definitely very low relative to Earth. Brightness 4 times Venus on a bright night. Oh, that's actually Rex. That's Rex's writing. There's his signature.
Rex.
So there you go. We just got an answer to the question. He's in person.
Yeah, so true.
Yeah.
They brought him in.
Yeah. So yeah. So obviously, whoever's doing the writing is the military person, and the fancy writing's old Rexy.
Yep.
Location of any air traffic.
Overwatch. Can you pull up Electra? See if you can pull anything up on that. What is that?
Electra passed over 3 minutes after to S. Electra, I think, is a jet.
Yeah, is it a jet airline? Is that
from 1960? Remember, it's 67. It's probably a passenger jet, I would say. Yep. Location of any, passenger jet. Yeah,
yeah, it is. Yep.
Yeah.
It is just fucking.
I'm like it. This is good, man.
Right.
Location of any meteorological stations in the general area not known. Comments, Rex. Positive it was not a shooting star, as I have observed these before. Wonder if it now part of a satellite launch vehicle, etc. I think anything left would have ended up in the bay vicinity of Paulson, somewhere in there.
Mm.
So, that's just jogged my memory. Remember, I think I was on the phone to you driving to night shift
Yeah,
10 weeks ago.
yeah, the meteorite.
The
Yeah,
meteorite.
yes,
Now,
it lit up the sky.
It lit up the sky. It was a huge one, and it was, I guess, so large, so close that normally shooting stars, like the small ones, they always seem further up in the atmosphere above you and traveling in a straight line. This one looked like it was traveling down, like it was at that perspective. So as I was driving, it kind of came down on my right hand side, off in the distance, unjudgeable. But I did mention it looked like shit was coming off it. Like you could see,
You could see the stuff
like in
spinning
the
off
tail,
it. Yes.
yeah, you could see bits
Yeah.
as it went shoo, and then nothing. I was like,
So was it airburst? Did it hit the ground or don't know?
there was no, it wasn't, I don't think it was big enough to actually
It was big
do
enough to
anything
light
like
the sky,
that.
but it melted before it hit the deck.
And I reckon, yeah, and obviously it looked like it disappeared behind the trees from my perspective, but it may have been hundreds. It might have been down on the border ranges.
Yeah, you don't know. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you would have to look at reports from that night, like 10 weeks ago, to see who reported what and where they saw it. But it was bright enough and close enough that I could see in the tail, not so much sparks, but it looked like when you can see the outline, the edges of the outline
like chunks flying off it,
rolled,
yeah.
sort of thing. So it was like individual bits
Yes.
rolling along the edge.
Yeah.
And they were burning out, obviously being smaller. They were like light up, burn out, light up, burn out. Yeah, it looked like it sparks kind of thing.
Yeah. But he said here,
Philip.
I'm positive it was not a shooting stars if he deserved these.
But maybe, dude, I'd never seen one like that in my life
That's
either.
true.
That was
Well,
the first one I ever fucking saw.
Because, I mean, well, it's compounds as well, isn't it? It's different metal compounds, isn't
Yeah,
it? So, like,
100%.
different, like the green ones, I think it's, there's green is something.
Yeah. This was just a whitey bluey color.
I'm trying to read this.
Oh, yes. What's the next bit?
Assessed as, what's that?
Burning up of space hardware.
Oh, assessed as burning up of space hardware.
Yeah, see again. My mum wrote like these people, like cursive. You got to read forward 6 words to get all the context.
And then come back.
Yeah, because you're not really fucking reading it.
Since it is normally impossible to estimate the height and speed of a strange object, it would usually be better to endeavour to determine the angle of elevation of the object, the angle through which it moved, and the time taken to do this. Okay. Assessed as, so would you say assessed as burning up of space hardware? They would something fell from space is what they think.
Yeah, a sizable chunk.
Yeah,
because obviously space dust is your standard little shooting stars kind of thing. And that
doesn't account for why it turned 40 though.
I don't know if it ever did, because it said back further, I think that was like 40 degrees to his visual.
Height, angle of elevation,
80 to 40 degrees.
80 to 40 degrees. Speed or angular velocity move through 40 degrees in about 2 to 3 seconds.
But then if you go down further.
What was the direction of flight? North, northeast to south, southwest.
And then next page, straight path. So I think it went on an angle across his vision.
Oh, it went 40 degrees.
From his right shoulder to his left, that kind of thing.
Oh, mid-air 40 degrees from horizon.
So 40 degrees from the horizon and went shoom across. You get me? Looking as though it got closer, because that's why he's saying it's
Look,
on
it
that.
could have been space junk. Well, I mean, this is what he said as well. Wonder if it was part of a satellite launch vehicle, etc.
Yeah.
You know, so it could have been. Yeah, I see. Well, there you go. So you got to pick up how we read it, because it didn't turn.
It didn't turn. No,
it went through 40-degree angle in the sky.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, so we're learning. We're learning. All right. So that's pretty cool, though. I like. That's a well thought out form. I mean, this is the thing too, that the bureaucracy. What people don't remember, and then part of what I'm going to talk about at Cardwell for a few minutes is. The term Foo Fighters is the term that was given to lights in the sky and spheres and stuff that the Allies and the Axis were seeing in World War II. They had radio codes to tell them It's not us. You know what I mean? Like there's reports of anti-aircraft batteries opening up on these spheres and these lights, and it wasn't anything.
Yeah.
There's all these reports, and after, and especially what I mean, everyone draws the line at the atomic testing, right?
Mm.
That's where they draw the line. It's like they ramped up after that.
Yeah.
No, they were accelerating through the war as the
Yeah.
war progressed. They saw more and more of them. Because obviously, there was thousands of planes in the air. However, they saw more and more of them. And actually, I found two really cool photos in the presentation for Cardwell that people have to wait. But I found a sphere and three lights, exactly like the ones we see now that everyone thinks are this.
Mm.
The same in 1945.
Yeah.
Yeah, original archive photos. So
And I mean,
this phenomenon has been with us for ages.
oh, exactly. And I think it's been with us for longer than just World War II as well. Plenty
absolutely.
of reports with weird wording throughout history.
Oh yeah, I've got several examples. That's
Yeah.
where I'm starting at Cardwell. I'm doing ancient history
Yeah.
through to, and then I'm going to finish with Otis.
Beautiful.
That's what I'm going to. I've only got an hour, so
Now, I wanted to also say, so prior to, you know how you're saying about 47 atomic trinity test increased attention. What if actually the attention, and I think I'm trying to say this right, but was like focused at like our higher points of tech.
yeah,
So military pilots were seeing a lot of them, blah, blah, blah. At that stage, was that our highest point of tech? And then when we set off the atomic bomb, it's obviously more technical to create
Yeah,
that than
that's
it
right.
is to create fixed wing aircraft
Yeah.
kind of thing. You get me? So like, are they rating, or is their attention the monitoring tension? Like, let's go to the like
well,
drone
the
sensor
drone, yeah.
version,
Like, yeah,
right? So it's
yeah.
collecting data on
Collecting data.
what our tech,
Yeah.
what level of tech we're at. And then all of a sudden we drop a nuke test and it goes, hang on a minute.
And yeah,
fucking
that's
what's that.
yeah, this is what we need to look at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just, intrusive thoughts, mate. Share,
No.
just sharing it with everyone.
No, I think so, but I think that's it's interesting stuff. But that definitely, the other thing in '67, when we come back to Rex, is was a lot of launches and failed launches. Like they were trying to put stuff in space, so
Yeah.
things were probably falling out of the sky on a.
Well, we're still
It's still
balls
happening
deep in like the space race.
Yeah, that's right. Well, yeah, it was '67 that they supposedly walked on the moon 2 years after that.
Yeah, exactly. So like we were in the thick of it, sort of against Russia. So what are we seeing? What failed things are we seeing falling from the sky at that stage?
This is an interesting one.
Let's switch it up. You want to shift gears?
Yeah.
Okay. Rex, thank you for your keen observations. Let's go to scribbled on the back of a bar coaster.
Yeah. Came from the east, flying very low and very fast, showing white lights only. The speed first attracted attention.
Okay, so, and I'll just draw, my attention went to lights, multiple.
Yeah.
So are we talking 2 or 3 white lights potentially?
Because I mean, the other thing in '67, I just had a bit of a thought, is there would be a lot of jet testing as well.
Oh yeah.
Right. Oh, Overwatch. What was the RAF running in '67? What jets were they running in '67? I think might have been the Sabres. My guess is F-86 Sabres. Let's see. Paragraph 2, flying very low, very fast on even height coming from the east, white lights. Suddenly all lights changed to red. There was a rapid vertical ascent a second later to a fair height, then flew off, still on red lights, still ascending very gradually and traveling very slowly.
Now.
Hang on, can I read that again?
Yes.
Flying very low, very fast on even height, coming from the east. White lights, suddenly all lights changed to red. There was a rapid vertical ascent a second later to a fair height, then flew off, still on red lights, still ascending very gradually and traveling very slowly. Okay. And that, I don't know, that looks like a name. Something McLeod, maybe? McSomething?
Yeah, your guess is good as mine.
Oh, hang on. This is the same writing. Okay. Was there any propulsion? Obvious, no. Sound, no. Okay. Sound, no. That's interesting. See paragraph on my note. Oh, so this is what that's above. See paragraph 2. Was the object stationary? Appeared to be for a second or two. So it was like this, and then it went bang, and it went up. Direct from east after ascent, change course to northwest. So it came from the east and then changed course to northwest and up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So with these things, you got to remember, like, how you can't discern movement
Hang on, he's drawn us a diagram.
or distance with lights.
Yeah.
At night time. And as like a plane was to like arc through a thing, it might look as though through a turn, it might look as though it stays stationary for a moment as it travels through the air, but like the lights technically don't move in our vision from like a kilometer away or whatever.
That's true. That is true.
But I, you know what?
John's in Overwatch. What do you got for us?
Oh,
mate?
hands up.
Sorry. So the RAAF had the Airmachi, ERMACCHI,
Okay.
MB-326H, which I can bring you an image of if you like.
Fantastic.
They're a pretty cool looking plane. Hang on a second. Boop, boop. So that's what they look like.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Now, I had a look at what color lights they have, and they say that they have yellow lights, large yellow lights, I believe.
Okay.
It doesn't really have much detail, but
okay.
Orange and white color scheme.
There you go. That's interesting.
Yeah, that could be the one.
Can I tell you what popped into my mind just before we move on? When he described it coming towards him and then sort of shooting up vertically. Now, apart from the fact there was no sound, immediately what came into my head was the story from that pilot that used to buzz the campfires. It was on a JRE episode from years ago.
Yes.
It might have even been Fravor.
Yeah.
It might have, like,
I think
in
it
the story he was
might,
telling.
When they're flying through the valleys.
They'd be flying through the valleys, lights off.
Yeah.
And they'd be able to see like campfires
from miles around. They just
and they would purposely like dump and burn over the top of them just to scare the shit out of people, sort of thing. Like, I'm positive. Yeah, that was exactly the story that he told me. Told me.
Yeah,
told on.
Yeah, when I was talking,
dude, I was sitting in the room. That's what these podcasts are all about. It's to make you feel like you're in the conversation.
But old mate gave us an actual diagram, if you look at this, right?
Yes.
So it says flying, I say, because Homestead, all right, so he was sitting at the front of his house, right? And it came directly at him.
Yep.
And then went rapid vertically and then went on an angle up above over his house.
No, this is from above. So see how he's got my position and then south. So that makes me assume it's coming from the east.
Yeah,
then
he said
he wasn't able to draw the ascension because of like he's looking from a bird's eye view, so he's done it as a north direction.
Yeah, red lights traveling and ascending very slowly.
And then as it peeled off that way, so you're right, rapid ascent. So that north stroke is actually a vertical stroke, so it would be coming towards the camera. Then it shot off to his left.
Yeah.
On that direction, like that when it was coming from the east.
But again, 1967, the RWF's got air matches. The US had sabers. You know what I mean? Like it could have been it could be exactly what you're saying. Some dude in a test jet.
Yeah.
Just like, I can see that dude just pulling the stick right back.
Yeah.
And then leveling off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or, has he got the local captain, of the local Air Force base in the back? He's like, you want to see what these sabers can do?
Yeah.
Check this out. And it's just coincidence that
almost having a beer on the porch.
Hold my beer.
Yeah.
How's that pulled? You like that thrust?
Yeah.
And then you just leveled her out while old mate's spewing in the back of the cockpit. Like, right. Pushed it too far.
Could be. Because I think,
but the problem with all that is
No
Was it a
sound.
significant distance away? So as that could have happened and there was no sound.
There was no
There
sound.
was no sound.
There was no sound. That's the problem.
Can I
And
just jump in?
Yeah, mate.
And no method
Sorry.
of propulsion obvious as well. Yeah, mate.
I was just going to say there are two RAF bases directly opposite Brighton, on the other
Okay.
side of Port Phillip Bay.
Yes, there is too. Yep.
There's Laverton base and there's also
Mhm.
Point Cook, RAAF base. So
So there's
there's
plenty of movement in the sky.
And
correct.
well,
Yeah.
what's interesting is there's no, this is a different report.
This is a different report. Yeah,
There's
he
no,
doesn't. He
like,
doesn't give
where
us.
is he?
Yeah, he doesn't give us a
Mm.
location.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
But-
he might further
but
down the road here.
It might still be in that area.
Melton.
Oh no, that's it.
That's another
That's
one.
it.
That's
That-
a,
that's
that's a new
okay.
one.
No, yeah, that's a new one. So that's it. That's all we get of that.
Okay.
So we don't get his location.
Mm.
But I like that because for the first one too. So if old mate was Rexy boy is looking out, and if they're across the bay, now that would be very hard to discern.
Okay, hang on. I didn't see this at
Distance
the
also.
top here.
Oh, what's this?
Complete silence on part of aircraft as unusual. Oh no, complete silence as part of aircraft as usual, and that's in a different type of writing. Is that what it says?
Complete silence.
Of part of complete silence.
It looks like an N to me.
Yeah.
Like
On part of aircraft, on part of aircraft as
As-
usual. That's
yeah, I
as
would
usual.
say that would be an as, and then that looks like an S because they're doing this as an
yeah,
S.
yeah. So that's
So
as usual.
usual.
So complete silence on part of aircraft as usual, and that's a different signature. That's interesting, isn't it?
Mm.
What's as usual mean? You know what I mean? Like, what's going on there?
I'm just going to jump in as well and just say
Okay.
that the sorry, I've lost my train of thought here. The UFO event that happened in Melbourne, 1966.
Yeah, Westall.
school one.
Westall is
yeah.
not far from where we're talking about.
Oh, okay, and it's only the year after as well.
Correct.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
That
So
was a
yeah,
good spot.
we're putting it. We're in the zone.
Painting a picture.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, look, we're just gonna have to put that one down to
Yeah, we're just going to put that one down. I don't know. It was a weird one.
yeah.
We got nothing on that, but could be the fact there was no noise is interesting. And I think, well, look, that's really put stuff into perspective. Thank you, man. Because yeah, if it's 1967, Westall happened in 66. There's obviously a lot of stuff going on,
Yep.
right? Okay, interesting. All right, Gwendolyn McLaren Robinson, age 56. Rest in peace, Gwendolyn. Warrawong, Melton South. I know where Melton South is. Occupational observer, grazier. Okay, so off the land. Date and observation, 8:30, 23rd of the 11th. So these are all happening within, this is all November.
Yeah.
That's what I'm noticing as well.
Okay.
About 10 minutes is the duration of observation.
Okay.
That's not nothing.
Okay.
Observations location at time of sighting on east side of Homestead. I was out there working pressure pump. Okay. So I've got a picture of Gwendolyn in my mind. She's no bullshit, mate. I think she's out at 8:30 fixing a pressure pump. She's going to tell you how it is.
She's not the kind of lady to go to the doctor
Yeah.
for a broken arm.
Yeah,
You
that's
know
right.
what I mean?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So where are we? Weather conditions, no star. What's that?
Yeah, no stars
No
there.
stars.
But then I'm trying to work out what that is.
I'm
struggling.
I don't know. Age to observation, nil. Okay. We'll just keep on. I don't know.
Keep moving. Sorry, Gwendolyn, can't read that first bit.
Where was the object first observed, e.g. overhead coming from behind a hill on horizon?
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
On the horizon. Lights first white, then red, no sound. Hang on a minute.
White then red, no sound.
Hang on.
Same.
Hang on.
Oh, this is it.
Hang on.
Came from the
No,
east.
we don't
We don't
get a date.
time or date on that one either.
Oh no, yes we do.
Oh,
2030 1167 at 8:30 p.m.
okay. Hang on a minute.
Yeah.
Is this all the same
It's
thing?
all the same thing. It's a
Same,
multiple
same.
sighting.
Okay. 8:30, 23rd to the 11th.
I don't know whether the first one was though. Hang on, we've got to go back now. No,
19th, the
19th. So it's 4 days earlier.
Okay.
There you go.
So things are going down.
All right. We're starting to pick up bits and pieces.
Things
These things
going
are
down.
all within a few days of each other.
Yeah.
Can I quickly share my screen? Is that all right?
Yes, please. Was there something on the
Showing you-
8:30, 23rd to the 11th?
Just showing you where it is. So that's the Warrawong estate, which is compared to Brighton, which is over here.
Oh, okay.
So that's southeast
Mm-hmm.
that way. So it's coming in this direction over here, or it's coming from the east, so over this way.
Interesting.
There you go.
Do you want to do? We need John needs to be in Overwatch. We're looking down here. He needs to be up here.
Like this.
Yeah, is that you?
What's that?
Are you my conscience? Yeah, no, we need John to be up here, so we're not
Yeah.
looking down.
Dropping our eye height all the time.
Sorry
No,
about
that's
No, that's nothing to do with you.
It's not
mate.
you. It's where Chris
It's where,
put
it's
the
where I put the
computer.
computer. Look,
Yeah.
man, there was the things that got interesting before we
It
started.
was last minute.
Okay,
All good.
We got creative.
the idea in my head didn't execute as quickly as I thought it would.
Or, well, if you ask me.
Oh, come on, there's no need for that. It's only version 1, mate.
Oh, it's good. It's good. I've got a part to play in this, so I can't.
Yeah, I was going to say, you said it was all good as well. Thanks very much. Okay, so back to Gwendolyn because she saw something the same time old mate saw something.
Yeah.
Red, then light, no sound. Lights, first white, then red, no sound. It appeared as lights. What was the color? White, then red. Was it of apparent shape? Impossible to say. This one was not quite so close.
That's what it looks like to me.
That's interesting. Impossible to say this one was not quite so close.
Mm.
That's an interesting
All right.
wording.
So she's seen things.
Yeah, this one
before.
Yeah, this one was not as close. Okay.
Maybe she's a repeat reporter.
We'll see.
Was there any detail of structure observable?
No.
Was any method of propulsion obvious? Was there any sound?
See
No.
paragraph 2, paragraph. Oh, hang on a minute. This is Gwendolyn. That writing.
Oh, is this?
That's
because
Gwendolyn.
there's homestead as well. Oh, right. So okay,
it's all coming together. Right.
all the listeners at home have been like, "It's still the second one," and we're like, D." Thanks for hanging by, staying with us there for a moment.
Well, we just got to figure it out, mate.
Never mind. We're learning as we go along.
Okay.
All right. Sweet. So that's Gwendolyn.
Right. So we're just reading one report.
Putting a name to a face. Excellent.
Yes. Direct from east after ascent, change course to northwest. So we just got more detail. Deviated and maneuvered as described. So it went straight up and then away.
Yeah.
When did the object disappear?
Traveling slowly, ascending northwest.
When I gave up watching it.
All right.
Gwendolyn hasn't got time for
Yeah. Hey,
UFOs.
run pressure pumps here, mate.
The pressure pumps by the bleak, mate. We need to fix it.
Get this fixed for the morning.
Have you observed phenomena previously? Aha.
Two.
Two.
There we go.
If so, give details of the incident. Reported these, but we're on a different course and behaved differently. Okay, so Gwendolyn's she's seen a few. State any experience which enables observer to reasonably certain about the answers. Air spotter observing war. Right, so it was her job to look at planes. So she
During air spotter during war. Yeah.
So
Okay.
Gwendolyn knows what she's looking at.
Yeah, Gwendolyn's looked at a few planes, lights of a night time turning
She
40.
can probably tell you exactly what's going on.
Okay. Well, that she's a bit more credibility
I was
there.
going to say that's if there's going to be a credible witness, an air spotter from the war is probably a credible witness.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Point taken.
Okay, Gwendolyn. Fair enough. What
were those two paragraphs that are crossed out? What are they?
Name and address. additional
Organisation
information.
is aerial phenomena. No.
Oh, that's a
Cross.
different question. We haven't seen that question before. Are you a member of an organisation interested in it? Okay, no. Okay. Interesting. What is that? Saw?
None.
Oh, saw none.
Yeah, wow.
Nah.
Got a bit tired there. Like
It just wriggles. I can't understand.
time of sighting.
something, I don't know.
Yeah. No.
No flight on Point Look, Laverton,
Point Cook.
Point Cook, Laverton at this time. DCA state, nothing scheduled area at this time. So there was no aircraft in the area.
Private
Yeah,
aircraft.
potentially private aircraft, but cannot confirm this. I think add to file flight. No, so as
Requirement?
no required file to flight plan. No, not required to file flight plan.
Yeah.
So there could be the private aircraft, but then there's
Wasn't
no
required.
flight, and
Yeah.
but then there's no flight plan. So
Yep.
basically, there was nothing in the area on that evening to say that it was. That's interesting. So that's a genuine sighting.
So is this Point Cook Laverton? Is that like a domestic terminal, or is it?
No, they're the
post
RAAF bases.
That's the base.
Gotcha.
Laverton's the RAAF
Yep.
base. Yeah.
Man, this is good. This is good. I like having the backup. You're doing a good job, Johnny.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
I can see why it's popular.
Okay, so it's the same thing. Note, since it's normally impossible to estimate height and speed. Okay. So, all right. So that's the end of Gwendolyn's report.
Thank you. All right.
And look, that's something weird. That's weird. Because that's probably a very credible report. It's come at her, it's gone vertical and then took off that way. And she was an aircraft spotter during the war. So
I'm getting the feeling as this goes on, there's not going to be any Larry the hippie from down the road. I'm waiting to see what the next person has because it seems to be so far it's forming a pattern. Donald Charles Smith, 36.
36. Glen Iris. Oh, yeah. All right. Professional engineer. So occupation is a professional engineer electrical. ME.SC Melbourne. That must mean something. Oh, mechanical engineer. Oh, mechanical engineering school of Melbourne, I think it might be.
Or science.
Something,
Sometimes science when it's in that.
8:45, 29th the 11th, 67. So this is 6 days after.
Yep.
25 seconds. That's not nothing. Facing west, standing at bedroom window, first floor of address shown above. So he's in Glen Iris, 3146.
Yep.
18
and he's looking west.
He's looking west. There were no stars visible, light southwest.
Cloudy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bit cloudy. AIDS, none.
45. So he's looking west, 45
to his left,
degrees to his
and
left.
clear of obstruction.
Right. Bright light.
Bright light.
Light.
One only.
Only one light. It was orange.
Orange.
Okay, now we're different.
Was it apparent circular shape, details? So just no structure, just lights.
Height 35
degrees at angle of elevation.
Horizon.
So yeah, 100 miles an hour, pure guess. Was the object stationary? No. South to north, or left to right from my position. So yeah, it's up here and it's come that way.
To right.
Yeah.
Low in the sky. Orange and traveling slow. Was it the sun? Obviously, south to north is a problem, but
in 25 seconds. Descended at a shallow angle, approximately 5 degrees. Trail exhaust, light seen.
Light.
Did the object disappear?
So the orange light maybe is what he's referring to.
Oh, yeah. When did the object disappear? In midair.
Okay. No physical evidence.
Yeah. No phenomena. No previous phenomena.
Paragraph 18. I've undergone some training.
Surveying.
As part of an engineering course.
Okay. No organisation.
It's the engineering background, they're normally pretty no-nonsense people.
So any additional information. This phenomenon was also observed by my wife. Well, the missus saw it as well. The object was considerably brighter than the yellow sodium street lights approximately 3/4 of a mile away. These lights were in my field of vision at the time. So he's saying it's not the street lights that he could see.
And as a rating, how many times brighter?
4 times, he said. Or considerably brighter.
Yeah.
About 3.5 miles away.
Yeah, okay. So just considerably brighter than the street lights. So quite a bright light, because if you think of street lights, if you're looking down over a neighbourhood.
And it was the old school orange-yellow ones from when we were kids as well.
And this motherfucker's travelling.
100 miles.
100 mile an hour, that's pretty slow.
It's pretty slow.
Like through the air.
Yeah.
All right.
Probably Oh, 2000
2000 hours met balloon.
balloon from Essendon, unconfirmed. Oh, meteorological balloon from Essendon, unconfirmed.
Yep.
All right. But there you go.
There,
It's all
if it's
balloons
slow,
and
if
swamp
it's
gas.
fairly slow,
It could be a balloon.
it could be a
If
balloon
they've released a balloon and it's it's inflating as it's
or
moving
drifting sort of
Yeah.
thing. But it seemed to drop, but maybe it seemed to drop due to the visual aspect of it. Because
Can I
if you
butt
were,
in?
yes,
Yeah.
Sorry, I just wanted to say as well, 100 miles an hour, 160 kilometers an hour. That's pretty freaking quick.
it's pretty quick,
Yeah.
but compared to aircraft traffic, that's like helicopter speeds.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get me?
Yeah.
Like it's
Yep.
not jet aircraft
Yeah,
like speeds kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
it's Cessna, that kind of, small aircraft.
Well, a Cessna doesn't do 100 miles an hour, does it? It'd be flat out doing 100 miles an hour. I wonder, would it?
No, well, there's certain types
Well,
of Cessnas.
and it's knots as well. It's not. It's airspeed's different to ground. The ground speed and airspeed are two different things.
Yeah.
143 to 124 knots, 143 to 230 kilometers an hour for a Cessna.
For a Cessna.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
So it's doing 100 mile an hour.
But it's even slow for like a Cessna.
Yeah.
You got me? Is what
Yeah.
I'm trying to get everyone's head like around what other things they've seen.
Well, it could
Try
be a
and
balloon.
gauge
It
this
could be a
speed.
balloon. It could be a balloon. As the balloon's inflating and taking off, maybe. Could be.
Do they inflate and take off like that? Or aren't they fully like let go?
Yeah,
Aren't
they let go, and then
aren't they already
they're
inflated?
inflated. But that's the thing. As they get higher, they get
bigger
and bigger.
with altitude.
Yeah.
But I reckon so.
But
Just
is
to
a
go back
balloon
to,
going to move 100 miles an hour through the sky though? Like I don't know whether you can.
but he's also it's a slow aerial speed is what I'm getting at. Like he can't judge.
Your vision across the sky, it's not fast. I see.
Yeah, you get me?
That's right.
300 meters per minute, 1,000 feet per minute, or 5 meters per second is how fast a balloon goes.
Yeah.
30 to 35 kilometers an hour.
Yeah. So it
So a
could have,
balloon goes 35 kilometers an hour.
but it
Yeah.
could have been closer to him than what he thought. So again, now your speed's thrown out because it's just an orb in the sky. Is it
We go
a
back to the
kilometer
B2.
away?
How far away was that B2 now that we know it was a
Yeah.
B2? Who knows? You
Yeah.
couldn't tell.
So if it was a kilometer away, it would have to be traveling faster to appear to be traveling the same speed as if something was closer and going across your field of vision. But you can't tell distance because it's just a light in the sky. So the closer it is to you, the faster it would look like it's traveling.
True. But again, they were all balloons, weren't they? It was balloons and swamp gas.
Of course.
Like
Is this what, yeah.
yeah, they're all balloons and swamp gas. So
Did that possible one from Essendon never even exist?
okay, we've got a different.
Western Australia. Oh, no.
Yeah, Western Australia. No, so hang on.
Secretary
What we got
Department.
here? Yeah, Secretary
Russell
Department.
Fives.
Canberra ACT, Headquarters Support Command RWF Victoria Barracks Melbourne, report on aerial object observed. Copy received by this headquarters of aerial objects observed by Mr. E.C. Ulani of Perth, WA. Flight Lieutenant. Okay. So this is...
Is this signing off on what that report was?
No, it's a new one.
It's a new report.
Typed in. Look. Astronomical?
Holden Astra. Remember that ad from the 90s?
Yep.
I don't think.
Hold it, Astra.
Okay, so we're going back in time.
Economical.
We're
Oh, shit.
going back in time.
3rd of Jan.
3rd of January,
Righto.
1967.
67.
So he's going to check out for 2 seconds.
You're right, mate.
I've got a cramp.
You're right, bud. Was any detail of structure observable?
No.
No. Breath of propulsion? No.
No.
Sound? No. About 45 azimuth to the observer's horizon. Speed, angular velocity changing, circular and side-to-side movement.
Johnny, is azimuth an arcing thing across the sky?
I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah, I feel like it is. I just need to...
What was the direction of flight with reference to landmarks or points of the compass from 2 o'clock position from true west moving east and southeast? 2 o'clock position west. That's behind us. There.
From true west moving east and then southeast.
So it changed direction.
Sounds like it changed direction.
Changing, so angular velocity, changing circular and side-to-side movement.
Okay.
Changing circular and side-to-side. So it was bouncing around.
That's tasty. That's
bouncing. Well, what gives me pause is this official thing on the front of it.
Yeah.
And it's got double ticks, mate. We've got ticks everywhere. Look.
Blue and red ticks.
Blue and red. There's all sorts of ticks, mate. There's another red tick.
Very official. All right. So Yulen Yi is the one who has reported it.
Kambala 53. Road, Nedlands.
WA.
Okay.
Automotive engineer. Not as credible as the previous three.
It's a mechanic.
Mechanics
are a bit dodgy.
Have been known to get on the terps after a hard day's
have
work.
Been known. Hang on a minute. Give me a second here. That says 3rd of January 1967.
Yeah. What have you found?
And that says 31st of December 67.
Is that when it was reported, or is that when the incident happened?
So the observation happened on the 31st, 67.
Yep. And it was reported.
This is up.
The document says 3rd of January.
67.
Maybe
it's a
typo.
That'd be 68.
Maybe it's a typo. It's meant to be 68.
Yeah. No one changed the type register. No one typewriter. Yes.
Old Beverly.
Yeah, Beverly's
type it up in
1967 for 10 hours a day all year. Yeah. Just messed it up. Yeah, okay, fair enough. We'll give it, it should be right.
Dude, she can type 100 words a minute.
Exactly.
What are you talking about?
21:45, so 9:45 on New Year's Eve.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Listen, yep. I'm here. But it happened for 20
minutes.
Did the bloody oh shit, I've just blanked out. Did the light show go for 20 minutes that New Year's Eve?
Yeah.
Was that the early one?
Was there fireworks?
Fireworks. Duh.
Was there fireworks in Nedlands, WA? Was there a fireworks show in 1967?
That's a 20-minute show though. That's a fair bit of
that's a lot of fireworks even today. But look, on New Year's Eve at 9:45, I'm going to say that Mr. Ulani, he's 53. There's a few tins that might have been consumed.
Should have been.
There's no available records of fireworks.
No available records. There you go. No. At home address. So he's at home. So yeah, he's definitely fine and clear. No, he didn't have any aids of observations. I wonder whether he did.
Yeah. Didn't think that VBs.
No, it's WA, so it would have been Swan.
Didn't think swans were classed as observation aids.
Exactly.
I can see perfectly clear the horizon.
Exactly. Where are we? Object brilliance, like a star. Mm-hmm. Was a light. Was blue. Was round. No structure,
no propulsion, and no sound.
Lights we've seen. There's been nothing with any structure so far.
Which could literally be distance, but and again, structure observable. Well, could be distance as well. But anyway, that's
changing circular and side to side movement is interesting.
Well, that's different.
But if old mates had 15 swans, was he circular
like this?
We've all done the.
You see what happens when I do this?
Yeah, everything starts moving.
Deviated side to side, only
light in midair behind the rooftops of other houses. Okay,
it disappeared. Okay, yep.
Have you observed any unusual phenomena previously? Yes. Satellite and weather balloons.
Right. So he's making the point. It was no satellite and no weather balloon.
Interest stimulated by sun's interest in astronomy over the last 3 years. So they bought a telescope.
That's why he's looking at the sky.
That's why he's out there looking at the sky. Yeah. I'm still saying he's at least 10 tins deep, but he's out there looking at the sky. He's been doing it for a while. He's up his credibility a little bit.
67. You know how much higher not only our testosterone rates, but our bloody drinking rates were at 57? Mate, it was cultural. If you weren't drinking, that's un-Australian.
Observation also made by 20-year-old daughter. Okay. Report made by telephone call from daughter. Oh, that's interesting. So, okay, well, I didn't know the daughter saw it.
Yeah, and she called it in.
She called it in. Location of any meteorological, so it's near the Perth airport.
Perth Airport. Okay.
Attaches an extract of a statement by the Perth Observatory published in the West Australian newspaper dated 1st of January 68.
What was that bit in?
Interesting.
What was that bit in blue? 3
Sunset path is about 1830 hours. Sunset Perth is about
Perth?
1830 hours west.
Western Standard Time
Yeah, Western Standard Time.
is about.
So it actually made it to the paper. Let's see what the paper's got to say.
Okay.
The next, yeah.
Sorry, you go.
Night sky in January made to the West Australian newspaper by Perth Observatory. The night sky at the start of each calendar year is made particularly striking by the presence of a big number of bright stars. Mars can be seen only in the early evening, being nearly 3 hours behind the sun. It will set about 2 hours after the fall of darkness. It is only moderately bright but can be identified by its characteristic reddish colour. Saturn is slightly west of north, about 55 degrees above the horizon at sunset. It is in the constellation Pisces and sets about midnight. Saturn will change its position among the stars very little during the next few weeks. It is nearly in line with the two stars on the eastern side of the so-called Great Square of Pegasus. What's the so-called? The so-called. There's no need for that.
So-called.
So-called.
Square. Yeah, this guy disagreed when they were naming it. He
Yeah.
was like, it should be the Triangle of Pegasus.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's the constellation that's called a million different things, isn't it? Saturn is above to the east. Jupiter rises about 10 and will cross the meridian nearly halfway between the horizon overhead about 3 a.m. It is a very bright object located in the constellation of Leo, only a few degrees. So it's telling us where the planet is. To the northeast is Jupiter, rising shortly, constellation of Coma Berenices, which is an area not obscured by interstellar matter and where many external galaxies can be found. Oh, yeah, that's where you can find the things.
Yep.
What is that?
Well, that's just saying, like, was it a planet? Like, it's saying, giving an extract from Night Sky Jerry as to,
okay.
like, what did he view? Was it was, were any of these things in the right location compared to his description?
But he put, remember at the top, it was astronomical with a little squiggle.
Yeah. So maybe that's what the researcher has done. It's gone, well, the army person was like, this was here. It could be astronomical. Maybe is that what they're saying?
Maybe.
So which one matches up? Did it
Didn't say that.
Saturn, 55 degrees. What color was this one? Was this one orange?
It was blue.
Blue. So Saturn's a bluey white.
But it was moving side to side.
I know. So was he.
What was
45 degrees azimuth.
Everyone's rocking on the porch.
Yeah, and it's at 55 degrees azimuth to observer's horizon. So 40, that's 10 degrees difference in a estimated.
But which one's blue? It's Neptune is blue, isn't it? Saturn, Jupiter,
Saturn.
Mars.
Oh, sorry. Yes, Saturn is slightly west of north. 50
But Saturn's like orange in the sky.
You
Mars
sure?
is red. Yeah.
I think it's quite white.
No, we've looked at Saturn.
I know. I think it's quite white. Like Jupiter's quite orange. I think Saturn's quite bright white.
Yeah,
in my memory.
I don't know. It's interesting this one because how do you
Well, let's read on. Let's see if there's a conclusion. Is there?
Could you guys just duck back? What color was it that was reported?
blue.
It was blue. Okay, so Sirius
Yeah.
and Canopus are two.
Sirius looks like it's going side to side, round and round sometimes. If you look, that's the one that sparkles.
It's a bit blinky.
Yeah.
So just as the constellations that I've just Googled is Taurus, Gemini, Canis Major, which contains the bright star Sirius. So, and that's a blue star. So, or a blue, whatever it is. I'm looking at a picture of it right now and it's bright blue.
Yeah.
So that
Sirius does blink around. I've been tricked by Sirius before when it's at its closest. It looks pretty crazy in the sky.
It catches your eye out of the night sky.
I'll quickly show you a photo. Hang on. There you go. So everyone can see it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you flick up what color is Saturn? Everyone at home's like, it's this, like you dip, but
It's browny orange, I'm pretty sure.
I'm happy for you to be right, but it's not my memory of it.
think it's yeah, yellowish color, pale yellow.
Pale yellow.
Mm.
Yeah.
All good. I'm happy with that.
No, so that's it. That's the end of that one.
That's it.
Mm.
Okay. They wrote it off as astronomical.
Yeah. They wrote, yeah, somehow they
They
wrote
don't
it.
say which planet they thought it was because that's just, it's like,
So this was a planet. This was
planets.
that was a
dude.
balloon. So it's been a balloon and a planet so
Yep.
far.
Doesn't account for why it was moving left to right or anything.
No. Hmm. Interesting.
It's a
Don't know
pity
about
they.
that one. I mean, what do you say about how do we? What I'm finding with these, obviously, it's only a third one.
Mm.
There's no real resolution. They're just one's a balloon, one's astronomical.
Yeah.
One we didn't really get it.
Yeah. It doesn't give you like an official summary
Right.
kind of thing. Like, so in summary, we're thinking this would be that. It's just like gives you a bit of evidence
Hmm.
and then moves on. It's like, yeah, it's like a very non-verbal person just in an argument.
Well,
Just
it's
like
military.
just hitting you with
If it's bureaucracy.
like-
It's bureaucracy if you don't. And
Yeah.
it's military bureaucracy as well.
true.
We don't need
and
anything apart from what happened.
no, that's I guess so.
Mm.
It does leave a lot to be desired in terms of like reading into what the outcome was, though.
It's curious. Like, so this is the actual. These are the sightings. How did, if you think about all the stuff that's been extrapolated in the data from the 60s, if these are the official sighting records, it's fascinating. You know what I mean? Because there's not much. It could be something, but there's not much there.
Mm.
The only thing that echoes to me so far is no sound.
That's what's all similar. Yes, 100%.
All light, no sound.
Yeah, all light, no sound. 100%.
Well, do you
All
want
right,
to
what
take
we got
over,
here,
mate?
mate?
Do you want to take over? I might. Can I?
You want Manchester?
Yeah, please, mate.
Go on,
No,
live a little.
how about you take over, sir?
All right, hand me the mousey.
Yeah.
Hello. All right, mate.
Don't fondle the mouse, mate.
Have a little. Thomas James Sykes, 192 Lewis Road, Wattle Grove.
6107.
He's
That's WA as well.
Is it?
Yeah, pretty sure.
It looked like a similar thing up here.
Yeah, WA.
Yeah, rightio. So we've moved over to WA now. 10-second sighting, 7:55, Thursday, 30th of November, 67.
So it's like over a month. This is
Yeah. It's all November at this stage, except for the one that was the end of December.
Lesmurdie Falls, half a mile northwest of Lesmurdie Falls.
3 miles southeast of Perth Airport. Clear sky, no aids for observation, and came into line of vision from the doorway. What? What first attracted observers' attention was the light, and did the light or a definite object?
Definite object.
No. If there was more, there's nothing there. What was the color?
Electric blue,
What was the shape? Oval.
oval shape.
Dome-shaped top.
What?
No propulsion, obvious.
And no sound.
No sound. No height. No
I know.
angular velocity. And was it stationary? No. So these guys aren't real
This
good
isn't
at
much detail. This is much detail.
determining.
The Victorians were a bit more detail orientated.
What was the direction of flight? Traveling from east to west. Okay.
So just
Or maybe
across-
they're just very straight to the point. They're like, I don't want to guess at the height or angle or the elevation. And I don't understand what angular velocity is. But it was definitely traveling from the east to the west.
This dude was a student. He didn't get his age, did we?
Yeah, he hasn't learnt the language yet. Did the object remain on a straight path, parallel to Earth's surface, i.e. horizontal?
So I just went across that.
Yep. Was there any trail or exhaust? Yes, there was.
Okay.
Where did it disappear? In midair. Physical evidence, only witnesses. Have you observed any unusual phenomena before? No. State any experience which enables no experience. You're a student. Are you a member?
No.
Of any
No,
organisation with nothing left to say. Location, landing Guildford Airport at 19:20, 7:20.
An aircraft landing at Jandakot Airport at 8:30.
Okay. Guildford Airport, no military movements in this area.
That's and then we just move on.
So
that's
that's it. Well, that's
oh man.
that's it. It's just an aircraft landing.
Well,
That's
no, it was a dome with a bubble on the top,
a whitey blue dome,
with a bubble,
oval with
oval
a
double with a bubble top. Like that's the craziest observation we've had, and it's the least amount of detail.
Did we get Australia's version of like Blue Book?
Yeah.
Like it's just writing everything off, like you said, swamp gas and balloons. Okay. No military aircraft movements in the area. Let's move on. Let's find something juicier. All right. W.J. Williams, 24.
Professional engineer.
All right.
Okay.
Not a student. Let's see if this has any more details.
Oh, he's given us.
Oh, National Grid. Are they Eastings and Northings?
They are.
Interesting.
Do you want to pull those up in the Overwatch over there, mate?
Let's see where this location is.
Yeah. Clear sky.
Clear sky, no aids.
Hey, come back.
Over.
Sorry.
24183.
2418 north,
Niner.
482674 east. It'll be November and Echo.
Yeah, I know.
Mm.
I just wanted to say Niner.
Why not? It was overhead.
Sorry. Where was the object? Overhead. What was it? It was a light. Got my attention was the light.
Why not?
Definite object, only one. It was bluish.
Like a
Discus, 50 foot in diameter.
Hang on. What date?
Detail observable. Yes.
Can we get a date? Can we get a date comparison? When was this dated?
This was start of December, wasn't it?
Yeah. No, this one was report go down. Down.
November
It
30th.
is November. So did it give us a date and time in this new one?
Don't know if we've got to that yet.
Just because it's oval and it's blue. That's the
Yeah,
Thursday,
Tuesday, November 21st. Western Standard.
So that's when was that? That's not the same day
No, the other one was 30th
of November. So this is 9 days before.
Yeah, but 2 days before the two that were in Melbourne.
Yeah,
from the credible witnesses.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Keep going.
And this one was for 10 seconds.
Okay. So is that Dampier? Is that the location?
Could be.
Yeah. So that's if it's what it said at the top there. PO box. Yeah. Dampier.
Yeah, there you go.
So Dampier's right on the coast, or very north WA.
Okay.
And there is a Karratha Airport right next to it.
Okay.
Copy.
All right. Keep going.
Let's see if they call this definite 50-foot disc.
50-foot disc, estimated at 300 feet, estimated 200 mile an hour. That's fast.
That's pretty
faster.
Faster, yeah.
Still not super fast.
Southeasterly over the pallet plant at Dampier. Okay. No exhaust trail.
Deviate or maneuver at all? No exhaust trail.
So it just basically went across.
Went straight behind building structures where it disappeared. No physical evidence.
But he said a height of 300 feet. That's pretty low.
Yeah, absolutely. That's 100 meters ish. But yeah, known location and elevation of building.
So he knew where he was. That's what he's saying.
Not a member of any organisations.
Witnesses: Jay Bluff, Jay Collins.
Okay.
All the members of the pallet plant, Hammersley Iron.
They're making iron pellets.
Oh, yes.
That's what they're doing.
Right.
Nil air traffic, location of meteorological stations, nil. Iron ore dust particles hang in a very humid atmosphere in this locality. Dude, it's not swamp gas.
It's
dust particles.
It's dust particles.
Suggest further inquiries if required to be made to scientific bodies.
So dust particles manifested themselves in a 50-foot disc traveling 200 miles an hour.
Yes, Triff, they did. All right. Object appeared to be spinning.
Yeah.
A diffused light illuminated its appearing metallic surface, much like the illumination over the surfaces of a small plane given by the cabin lights. There was no noticeable sound associated with the object. Okay, so hang on. much like the illumination over the surfaces of a small plane given by the cabin lights. So that's the lights shining out through the windows. It's the reflection off the
wing.
aluminium skin on the wing, sort of thing.
So there was a plane out of control with its cabin lights on, covered in iron ore dust. Is that?
Yeah, covered so much in iron ore dust that it created a 50-foot. No, yeah, it's just that slight light to the reflection coming off the like alloy surface kind of thing, unpainted alloy, is what I gather from that. What else we got? Is there anything?
I think that's it. There you go.
And we move on. We move on.
Hang on. Let's.
So look, there's no real. We're looking.
Iron ore dust particles hang in a very humid atmosphere in this locality. Suggest further inquiries, if required, be made by scientific bodies.
So
is that
from this point here? This is W.E.J. Williams, the Observer. Was that who's up the top here?
Yeah.
Yes, W.E.J. Williams. Gotcha. And then name of all the other boys that saw it. And then comments. Now, who makes this comment? Is that, see, that's not clear. Was it G.A. Martin?
Could be.
Who makes this?
Yeah, I'd say the comments.
32, 33, 34 to be answered by interrogator. Okay. There you go. So there's your answer, 34, G.A. Martin.
He's a flight lieutenant.
So he's written it off as iron ore dust.
Iron ore dust.
And I can confirm that no iron ore dust, even in fine particulate form, is highly unlikely to produce effects resembling a UFO sighting. While iron ore dust can exhibit certain visual phenomena, such as appearing to float or drift in the air under specific conditions, these effects are explainable by natural phenomena like wind currents and static electricity, and are not indicative of extraterrestrial or anomalous activity.
Well, that's probably the juiciest one that we've had so far.
So far, yes. And quite just blatantly written off.
But we are probably about an hour and a half in, boys. We want to, because that's pretty juicy to end on. If we wanted to give it a,
You want to call it there, mate?
I reckon we do.
Let's just cut it.
Because
That's it.
You know, and I think that's
It's not dilly-dally.
No, no. I think that's okay because, you know, so where do we start from page 21?
Absolutely. Now, and look, I'm happy to cut it there. It's building a story. We're forming the characters. It's a bit like Game of Thrones. You know, there's quite a few characters to understand here, and we don't want to imbibe too much information all at once.
But I think that those last couple were juicy. They were juicy in WA.
And as we started to get a grasp on the reporting, like, okay, 32, 33, 34, that's the observer's comments. Interrogators, sorry. So it's like, I'm starting to wrap my head around how these reports are written, like what's what in the who's who in the zoo.
And I think, I think there's learnings from this one. The Overwatch needs to be in an Overwatch position. That's probably something.
Absolutely. But I think Overwatch was
excellent, mate.
Super helpful tonight, Johnny. Thank you so much.
That's all right. No worries, guys. I'm just going to throw one more thing in there just for the
go for gold, mate.
To give some context of what aircraft, besides what we've already discussed, were around. The RAAF was operating several aircraft types, including the Mirage 3 fighter jet.
Oh, yep.
Around 1967.
So the Mirage 3 is a delta wing, single tailplane, single engine.
Yep. So that might explain some of it of the sightings
and a little plane. Yeah.
Correct, but also
was it a snub nose one.
No,
like a MiG. No, it had a pointy nose.
Very pointy. Yeah.
Okay.
It was like a dart. Mirage 3 was like a dart. It was a Dassault plane.
Yeah.
Lovely. For all you Dassault consumers out there.
Yeah. So we need to have John up here. Or John needs to be here. So we don't.
Need a big TV screen in front of you.
Well, we have got.
We have.
Oh, you do?
But you're on.
But I'm not on it.
No,
No,
you're on the
down-
you're on
you're
the
down
you're on the
there.
laptop. You're on the laptop. Dave.
Triff did it,
Gotcha.
man, not me. I was shooting for you, trying to get you up on the big screen. He's like, no, Johnny gets
Relegated to the little screen.
No, look, the thing is, I already come up with a solution. I'll just put him on a stool. Just
Yeah.
put a stool there.
just lift
Yeah,
the height
copy
up
that.
a little bit.
Yeah, and it'll be
Gotcha.
fine. So yeah, I can fix that for next time. That's not a problem.
Sweet
But no, that
as.
was cool, boys. That was cool. I think it was a good first hit out. Yeah, let's try and get at least another one of these done.
Only big things coming out of this from here on, man.
Yeah, I think it's cool.
Well, this gets smoother and more.
Yeah,
I like
we'll
it. It's
find
good
our way.
format.
Yeah, no, we'll definitely find our way.
Thank you very much. Thanks, Triff.
Thanks.
Thanks, Triff, for having me on.
Oh, no worries. It's
Me
good.
too.
Yeah,
Thank
thanks
you.
for joining Overwatch, and I think that's it, boys. Until next time.
See you then.
Cheers.
Good on you guys.